My friends, I have expired. I am expiré. Okay, and today I'm in desperate need of doing a beauty reset. I've got a week-old tan on that is just curdling off of my neck. My nails are in a state. My hair hasn't been washed in 6 days. It looks like it's been electrocuted, and today we're gonna rectify all of these situations. The beauty reset is here. Woo! The first thing I'm gonna do is put some hydration in my hair. Now, typically, if I had done like my full proper morning routine, my full proper workout, I would have put a hair mask in, but alas, I did not. So I'm just gonna put in a little treatment oil. This is the Moroccan oil treatment mist, which is so brilliant, honestly. And I'm just gonna throw this in my hair to let it soak in while we do all the rest. It's not like a full mask, but it's just gonna put something, like some hydration in my hair to sit and soak before we get in the shower. So I'm just gonna spray that all on, give the hair a little bit of hydration and just put it up out of the way and let that do its thing while we tackle the rest of the body. Is this gonna work? If I was doing this by myself, I would just be naked and not having to worry about this. Whenever I do my little beauty resets, I love to have a swift masking moment. I want something that's gonna just like give me a little bit of a glow right away. It needs to be fast acting. So I love the Caudalie Vino Perfect Micro Peeling Instant Mask. You put this on your skin for 30 seconds and wash it off, and it's just like a quick little brightening moment. You apply it onto dry skin, and we're just gonna let it sit and foam and do its thing. Leave it on for 30 seconds, you rinse it off. Try not to get it onto your eyelid like I just did. Oh my God. I kind of like to sit and just rub it in, honestly, but I love this like fuss-free, fast-acting little moment, and your skin just feels so smooth after. It's crazy. If you've been traveling a lot, if you've been stressed, if you haven't been sleeping, your skin's getting a lot of texture, just a quick mask like this is so nice to just pack a punch in a nice, fast manner. Et voila, the mask is ready. It's like instant smoothness, instant glow. For a little secondary mask, I'm gonna use the Caffeine Reset from Rhode. This one just honestly feels really good. It's not necessary, but it does have, they did like a full-on clinical proper study where it actually does help to waken up and depuff the face. If you feel like you're just needing something that's gonna actually make you look like you feel more alive and have had more sleep than you have, something like this that's like super hydrating, plumping, and just, you know, love to see it, love to see it. I'm just gonna leave that on until we get in the shower. Let it do its thing. You know what, I'm just gonna do the lip plumper too. Why the heck not? My lips need some hydration. Juicy, love to see it. Let me just slick those eyebrows up. Let's talk about the tan. This curdling is actually crazy. It's crazy. Now, normally I actually really struggle with a tan removing routine. And this stage in particular is actually my least favorite when it comes to tan removing, because it's like, it just comes off in these little spots, but the rest, like the majority of the tan is still on. So it's like, I'm not fully ready to just sit and scrub this off. It will be like a day or 2 or 3 of me removing this, and it can be a long and arduous process, okay? Usually what I do is I'll take like some kind of body oil. This is my Mirror Water body oil, which I love. And I'll apply this on, let it sit and soak, and I scrub the living bahoonie out of my body in the bathtub. And I'll do that like for a night or 2, and that's like my full removing process, which I might do either tonight or tomorrow, but for now I'm gonna do like a little expedited version, okay? I bought this Rose and Caramel 60-second tan remover. I personally think that it's gimmicky, and it doesn't work as well as everyone else says it does, okay? That is my personal opinion, and that is my personal experience using this. It was also aggressively priced shipping this to Canada for this tiny little bottle tub. It smells good, but it didn't work as well, in my opinion, as everyone says it does. But this just simply can't be. I have to get this part off of my neck. So I'm just gonna use this on my neck, let that sit and soak in, and just attempt to remove this part, because this just simply cannot be. It cannot be. And then we'll see what we can do with the rest of the tan to make it last another day or 2. And while that sits and does its thing, I'm gonna remove my polish. I just have these little nail polish removing pads. They're not the greatest, they're super drying. Okay, I had bought them because the day I did a desperate dash to go and buy some nail polish remover, they were sold out, and I was like, listen, I have my little travel wipes from when I'm in a pinch, but they'll just have to do for now. Listen, I have been loving the natural nail game. I've been so happy with it, and I'm so happy with my little routine. I obviously have to do this like way more often than me just like going to the salon once every 2 or 3 weeks, but I kind of have just been enjoying it, and it is just really fast, and I've been really thrilled with like watching my nails grow back and just be so healthy. Ugh. But also I cannot let my nails get too long. Like right now, they're quite long for my natural nail. Like I have to chop them, they've gotta go. Because though they're much stronger than they were before, they still break. And I just like can't handle when a nail breaks. It's usually a very painful experience and I don't like to deal with it. So I have been keeping my nails a lot shorter to maintain both the health of my nail and also my sanity. So I'm just gonna remove this. And once the polish is removed, I'm gonna hop in the shower, I'm gonna scrub this off, we're gonna wash the hair, and we'll be feeling fresh and fit as a fiddle. Okay, shower is done. I tried that new Necessaire leave-in mask and it felt very weird just putting that in my hair and not rinsing anything else off. It shortened the shower time, which was great. My neck hated removing that. Oh, this is why I just like don't love tan removers, because I do just get so irritated, and I also just find it like not effective. Like not that effective. I'm not gonna lie. It took off a lot, but it like hurts. It causes me pain. I think I'm just too sensitive for it. So anyway, I'm just taking a little bit of Bioderma and just removing any of the excess that you can see. Ugh. I'm so sorry, my sweet little neck. I know you're so angry. But hopefully that will do. Anyway, I'm gonna put my skincare on. Just a little bit of my Beauty vitamin C. I'm gonna put a bit of the Vichy Mineral 89 just because my skin's so dry. And this is such a great, just like all over hydrating serum. I'm gonna do a bit of that on my neck as well. And I'm gonna do a bit of my Dew Instant Angel moisturizer. This one, I'm not gonna lie, I hate this packaging because it literally pours out so much product. Like I just barely squeeze and it's like, bleh. Well great, I'm gonna put that on my neck as well. Just something a little bit lighter because I'm going to spray a little bit of my face tanning spray on. And that's basically what I'm gonna do like in the meantime while my tan is in this like in between phase. Sweet Kaylee from Helios Tan gave me these See You Sunday products. And this is a clean tanning water that you spray onto your face and chest and neck. And I'm just gonna spritz that on. Love how it said 8 to 10 sprays. I'm like, bet, here's 17. Just gonna spray that all over and see if it gives me a little glow. And then I also have this gradual tanning body butter, and she had said to use this on my body to prolong my tan. And this tan is now a week old officially. It's been exactly 7 days since I applied it, which is actually pretty long. Like I could stand to just remove this, but I'm just gonna apply this body butter to hydrate, but also just hopefully extend the life of my tan by another day or two. I shouldn't have called this a beauty reset. I should have called this a beauty extension, a beauty SOS. We're totally expired, but not ready to let go yet. Don't forget to wash your hands. So whilst that's sitting and stewing, let's talk about the hair. My hair routine is different depending on what hairstyle I'm going for. Today I'm gonna be doing my beautiful Airwrap blowout. So I'm just gonna start with the Necessaire serum. And I have been putting that in my scalp because my scalp has been very dry. Trying to just hydrate it where I can. Help with hair fallout. You know, like I'm down to try these things. And it just like feels good, and I kind of massage that in. And then it does say style as normal, so I'm just gonna use my like normal styling products. I have this little Fakai root lift, which I love to do when I'm doing my Airwrap because I like to attempt to add a little bit more volume at the root. Sometimes I use a mousse, it's just kind of depending on what I'm feeling. And I have my Kerastase Chroma Absolu Anti-Frizz Heat Protectant Thermal little spray. This is a product that I've repurchased so many times, and it's honestly the smell. Like there's so many leave-in conditioners and like products that I've used in the past that I love and I do use, but I just love the smell of this one so much. Like every time I do my hair like this, I'm like, oh, it smells so good. I'm obsessed with it. So I just keep going back. My least favorite part about the Airwrap is that you have to blow dry your hair beforehand. All right, I've completed my little rough blow dry. Time to Airwrap, but while I Airwrap, because it takes me such a long time, I'm actually gonna put some white strips in. This is just something I like to do. It's not obviously a one-time use thing. You have to like keep using them for a little bit of time to actually see a difference, but I just like, you know, I drink a lot of coffee, okay? My teeth, especially my bottom ones. Oh, Oh my god, they're so yellow. Actually, I need to go to the dentist. This is a great reminder to go in and book the dentist. But my favorite little hack for you with the white strips is to cut them in half, okay? So I take the little thing and there's an upper and a lower strip and I cut them in half and get double the use out of them because I have really sensitive teeth. And if you wrap underneath the teeth, first of all, you're like losing so much product, but I also find that my teeth are just like really sensitive when it's on the bottom of the teeth. So if you just put it on the top, do the little wrap. 2 for 1. I also tried the whitening pen, didn't work. I went straight back to the strips. So I'm gonna let those sit and soak while I air my hair. Sorry, my towel keeps falling down, it's driving me crazy, but now that the hair is done, the longest portion of the reset, gotta love a hair wash day. It's going back to the nails, So I've been using the Manicurist Active Shine. It is so divine, I love it so much. I've seen a few people offer some complaints or noticing that it's not the longest lasting thing on the planet. Sorry, is my white strips list driving you crazy? You know what, I could take them out. We could survive, actually, sorry. Are my teeth whiter? Yeah, it's not the longest lasting thing, but it just looks so good. And I really don't mind reapplying it. And I also feel like it does make my nails feel stronger and better. So if I'm doing this consistently, I'd say I probably reapply it like every 4 to 5 days. But lately I've only been using this when I like want to feel extra fabulous or I have something to go to. Otherwise I've literally just been rocking the naked nail. And that's been the best thing for my nail regrowth. Like I actually can't get over the nails. It's insane. Okay, so now I'm sure that someone with more knowledge or skills in this would tell me to possibly do this another way, but I literally just trim my nails when it gets to this point, nice and short, and then I file them. Just a little like I'm literally gonna cut half these off right now. A little trim, get them nice and short. I'm sure that someone's gonna tell me to not trim my nails in the sink. I wipe the sink afterwards and put it in the garbage, but this is just easiest for me, okay? Let me live. I remember watching a video once and someone saying that cutting your nails with nail clippers is bad for them and that you should just file them. I'm like, girl, ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. I just think back to my youth and all the years that I bit my nails and just, we've come so far. Also on Instagram and TikTok, people keep tagging me in and sending me this video of a girl talking about like how the naked nail is the rich girl manicure. And I'm like, oh, okay. Anything for a clickbait title, you know? I love it when people make that because it's just absolutely not true. There are plenty of people with lots of money who bedazzle every section of their life and it's just, you know, to each their own and everyone has their own sense of style and there's always gonna be an exception to these rules that people throw at us. But has the naked manicure been bringing a lot of peace to my soul? Yes. Has it been saving me a lot of time? You would think, you're looking at me right now and being like, wow, surely this is so much time to be spending on your nails, but it's so much less. Oh my gosh, it's so quick and easy to do. It feels so clean, it feels so healthy. I'm not sitting there like stressing about shoving my hands into these little UV lamps and it's just, you know, it's bringing me peace of mind. And if at one point I want to go back to my gel nails and bedazzle them filled with color and do some nail art, then I will do it because I want to. But until then, I'm just loving the clean manicure. It's working for life that is feeling very busy right now. So here we are. It's all fine and dandy when I'm doing this with my right hand, but then when it comes to my left hand, I'm like, I'm learning how to walk again. This is when I start to sweat. There's something about doing your non-dominant pinky that feels so hard. Why is it so hard? Also, what are we doing about our cuticles and hangnails? For my at-home manicure people, do you clip those off or do you just let them run free? When I would go to the nail salon, they would use the machine remover and just go like all over and just like remove the whole thing. I have a little cuticle clipper, but I simply can't be trusted. I've made myself bleed far too many times. So now they just run wild and free, like Spirit in the mountains. Is that too old of a reference? Did anyone else watch that little horse cartoon? Woo! We are nice and filed. Let's put on the polish. Usually I'm quite lazy with this and I will just simply apply one coat. Apply more if you wish, but usually that's all the time that my lack of patience allows. And just like that. I'd like to thank the Academy. I'd like to thank Mom. And I would like to thank Manicurist for this little all-in-one polish. I'm obsessed. It makes the divorce from my gorgeous chrome gel nails a lot easier when I have this little sparkle. And with that, we are ready. And that, my friends, completes my beauty reset. Those are a few of the things that I do to keep myself feeling fresh and glowing and clean and beautiful throughout my week, really. The nails, the hair, the tan, the teeth, the bonsai. The weekly maintenance and upkeep, if you will. Not to be confused with like my seasonal maintenance or the daily maintenance. They all look so different, don't they? Yeah, this is like my weekly maintenance, and this is what we're working with right now. So I hope you enjoyed coming along. Let me know if there's anything you think I'm missing in my beauty maintenance routine, my beauty reset routine, and if there's anything that you do in yours that you think I should know about. Please let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for being here and for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow for a new Everyday May video. Bye!